Hello my friend, are you ready for Bundesliga Matchday number 2? Then let's go. My Ecker was good, but unfortunately Stuttgart didn't win, and so it's no winner in the Ecker, but in the single bets I made profit. And as proof for that and that you can trust me and can follow me, I track all my picks at Oddspedia and I'm up after 1000 picks, and who's doing that besides me? I don't know anyone. And if you're not into betting and you think a yield of 5.6% over 1000 picks is not really good, then you don't know a lot. And try to beat me, as I am in the yearly tipster competition on Oddspedia out of 2,500 people, number 25 at the moment. And I also made profit before in the competition with 6,000 people. I was number 69, so you can see I'm 1% of the best bettors in the world. That said, one pick is always depending on luck or bad luck, but if you're doing the right thing every time, then you will end up making profit with me, and I hope I can give you good picks on this match day, so let's go. First game on Friday between Union Berlin and St. Pauli. Union Berlin made a draw at Mainz and St. Pauli lost their first game in the first league against Heidenheim. So we have clear situation here, home advantage for Berlin. They should win the game. The odds of 2.0 are too low to bet on for me, but I understand people who want to bet on every game and want to know a tip on every single game and lose money because they bet too much. So Berlin will win with 1-0 because I think they have a good defense and St. Pauli is not able to score. Frankfurt versus Hoffenheim, the second game and the first one on Saturday. Frankfurt lost the first game against Dortmund, but they were not bad and they missed a lot of goal chances at the end, not scoring. Hoffenheim was able to beat new team Kiel with 3-2 at home, and now I think this is gonna end as a draw. Not because I think both are equal teams, because we don't know really how good Hoffenheim is and how good Kiel is. That's why the advantage should be at the side of Frankfurt, as they only lost 2 games last season at home. Anyway, the odds on Frankfurt are too low after losing against Dortmund, so a draw gives us really good odds of 3.9. And speaking about Kiel, they have their first home game in the first league against Wolfsburg, which scored twice against Bayern Munich and lost in the end with 3-2 because of Serge Gnabry's goal. Anyway, 2 goals against Bayern Munich, not bad. That's why Wolfsburg is the favorite against the newly promoted team. To be honest, I don't think Kiel is that weak or the worst team. I think they have chances at home. They must collect the points at home, and the first game of Kiel was not bad, so I think they also can make a draw here. 3.6 are the odds, and they are good, as I think the winning odds on Wolfsburg are a bit too low to bet on. Then let's go to Bremen. Borussia Dortmund is the other team here, and to make it short, the odds on Dortmund are okay, but not worth to bet on. They should win this game, but they had some problems playing away last year, and the first game against Frankfurt was not super special. That's why I don't put money on Dortmund here. Also no money on Stuttgart. After losing the first game against Freiburg, they shouldn't have these low odds, because Mainz is always dangerous, and if you only count the games of Mainz in the last season with their new coach Bo Hendrickson in this amount of time, Mainz was the 5th best team in the league, even better than Bayern Munich, and that's why I think Mainz with Hendrickson is a perfect match, and I won't bet against Mainz, and not considering such low odds on any favorite ever in the three-way. That's why no bet here, as I don't want to bet against Stuttgart, but I just say that, yeah, Mainz can make a point, but I won't bet on them, of course. And so you have to pick your odds and your bets wisely, and maybe this is one which makes sense, as we have balanced odds, and even Mönchengladbach is the underdog here, which is hard to believe after they had the chance to make a point against Leverkusen in the first game and getting the losing goal in the extra time per penalty. So Gladbach should be better than last season. They ended up on spot 14 last year, and now they seem to be improved, and that's why I like the high odds on Gladbach here, as they are definitely not the underdog. And I would say draw no bet on Gladbach with odds of 1.83, or maybe even better on a bookie where you compare the odds. Then I would say I try this and put my money on it. And next one is the top game between Leverkusen, the German champion, against Leipzig, also a Champions League competitor. And Leverkusen is the favorite, as they're playing at home and they never lose. But I really like the high draw odds here, as I don't think that Leipzig is the worst team here. They had a good first game. They have a lot of very young and talented and good players. I like them really much as a team, not as the club with the Red Bull, but as a team. And the coach is awesome, so they can make a point against Leverkusen. I'm pretty confident. That's why I like the huge odds of 4.0 on Leipzig here. Way much more value than on a Leverkusen win, which is only paid with 75% of your 100% bet, and that's in my eyes not a fair bet. And on Sunday we have two games. The first one is Heidenheim versus Augsburg, maybe a small derby. The two cities are not far away from each other, and the odds are also not far away from each other, so we also have the chance to consider a draw no bet on the better team, and in my eyes Augsburg is the better team. And they had a draw in the first game, scoring twice against Werder Bremen, while Heidenheim only was beating St. Pauli, which might be the worst team in the league this year. And I think this game also can end up as a draw for sure, but I have I want to risk that Augsburg is not losing, and that's why odds of 2.0 are really attractive for me. In the last game, we can make it short. Bayern Munich is way too low as a favorite here, as Freiburg made a really great first game against Stuttgart. They might surprise here. Why not? I press my thumbs for that, but I won't bet on Freiburg here, and I won't bet on Bayern Munich. Maybe a small unit, 1/7 of a unit on a draw here, just because the odds are so ridiculous high on a team like Freiburg, which seems to be improved after the last season, and that's why I would love to see a draw here in this game. But no option betting on Bayern Munich. Before I show you my picks and my ecker of the second game day, you have the chance to follow me. Do you want all my betting tips for free in my VIP Telegram group? Then you'll find the link in the video description. I have two eckers, one with Union Berlin winning and Gladbach and Augsburg Asian Handicaps zeros combined. These three games 7.4, and the more riskier one with 3 times Asian Handicap on Union Berlin, Gladbach and Augsburg. We have odds of almost 53. Who can do that with 3 games? I can. And always keep in mind that I am number 25 in the Sportspedia tipster competition, and where are their experts? So here's how you can follow me. Do you want all my betting tips for free in my VIP Telegram group? Then you'll find a link in the video description.